Hello, beautiful hearts. It's been a while since I got on here. I haven't created any new videos since March, and I've just recently started posting again with some previous recordings I've made for my membership program. And today, I wanted to share with you what's been going on with me lately and why I've gone quiet. I need to say this first though. This is going to be very personal. So if it doesn't resonate with you, especially if you're not interested in any spiritual topics, I completely understand. And I welcome you to stay tuned for my future videos that are focused more on love, inner wisdom, and life purpose. That being said, I wanted to share with you my recent spiritual journey and an epiphany I had. And before I dive into details, I also wanted to say that I have always considered myself spiritual, but really only from the sense that I was open to the idea that there's something greater than us. And that's about it. If you've watched my other videos, you probably know this. I had a short but toxic relationship about 2 years ago, and it led to the beginning of my spiritual journey. I started learning more about the divine, the spirit, the universe. I started meditating daily. And by the way, I'm on a 626-day streak on Insight Timer, if you also use that app. I connected with my angel a few times too, until I learned that the guy I dated was seeing someone else. And to be honest, I felt so strongly that I was protected by the universe. But I seem to also have lost connection with my angel completely since then. Now, fast forward to March this year. I had dated a wonderful guy for a few months. We went on an international trip during which we discovered that we weren't quite in the same phase of our lives, and we ended up breaking up upon our return. I was heartbroken. No matter what's been going on in the physical world, I did feel a soul connection with him, and I still do. And it breaks my heart to face the reality that love alone just isn't enough for us. And then, so I went into hermit mode. I needed the time and space to heal. While all of this was going on, I was also battling my shoulder injury that was getting progressively worse to the point that I couldn't even reach my lower back. The pain was also through the roof. I'm one who doesn't ever take painkillers except after I gave birth. But even 4 tablets of Tylenol couldn't ease my pain. And then I discovered an energy healing book by accident. I was looking for a book that one of my coach friends recommended, but ended up being drawn to this other book with the hope that maybe this can help me heal my shoulder pain. And I started following the simple steps and actually reduced my pain by about 60 to 70% in just a little over a week. But here's what happened next that I really wanted to share with you beautiful hearts on this video today. I was halfway through the book, and it started telling a story about a personal experience someone had when he identified a preconception trapped emotion and had a conversation with God. Before I could even read the part about this conversation, I was suddenly flooded with completely unexpected emotions. I was overwhelmed by a strong sense of familiarity and sadness that I literally had to put the book down, and I was crying so hard. I didn't know yet what the conversation was in that story, but I already felt so resonant because I felt like it was the experience I had before I came into this world. I had always felt so alone in this world, even though I enjoyed the loneliness. And then, when this flood of emotions calmed down a little, I received this direct download with the divine. I asked, why do I have to go through all this? And the universe said, because I want you to help people unlock their hearts. And I asked, but then why was my heart locked this whole time? Because I want you to experience it yourself so you can understand what pain others are feeling, so you can help them. I was left in awe. That was why I came into this world. This is my true mission, to help people unlock their heart. It's so simple, yet so profound. Now, here's a bit of a twist. Many years ago, 2017 to be precise, long before I became a coach, or ever even being coached, I was doing an exercise I learned from the internet and try to find my life purpose. That exercise was to write down everything I wanted to do, big or small, until I ran out of things to write. So I went back to look in my journal, and sure enough, one of the things I wrote was to help people break down walls. Walls they built to protect themselves, but also created barriers for love to come in. So here's the thing, my mission was within me all along, and it just never clicked for me until this epiphany. It was almost like the universe was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for me to act on my mission for so long that it eventually was like, OMG, let me just say that out loud to your face. It literally gave me goosebumps. But I also realized that I needed that journey to come to where I am today so I can truly help people and truly pursue my mission. And this is what's interesting for me personally. I used to have this perception that if everything I could coach or help people with, relationships or love, was probably the cheesiest or least spiritual topic. But now I understand. It's precisely because love is the highest form of all energy that so many people crave it and also suffer from it. It's in fact the gateway for people seeking love to become spiritual, consciously or not. And it's the gateway to joy and fulfillment in all other areas of life too. It all aligns perfectly. Now, this epiphany happened in late April, about a month into my breakup healing. So then, why did I go quiet till now? I'll have to do another video about that. And I also had a little part two mini epiphany during my hike a few days later that I wanted to share with you all as well. So stay tuned for that video. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe my channel so you get notified when I post new content. With that, I do want to also let you know that I'm now laser focused on helping people unlock their hearts. In addition to my one-on-one coaching, I'm going to provide a lot more free content. I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I've opened up my membership program, and I'll start posting the videos here as well. So if you see me alternating with long hair and short hair, that is why. But my hair grows fast, so it'll catch up. I'll also be launching a series of free workshops on Eventbrite very soon. So stay tuned on that as well. I'll be adding the workshop information here on YouTube when I have the dates confirmed. And now that I'm back online, I will also start posting on Instagram again. You can find me there at Inner Dragon Wisdom. I've also created a second account called Soul Whispers Journal. It's basically my healing monologues, and I hope that my healing journey can resonate and ultimately help someone who's going through the same journey to find some comfort knowing that they are not alone. Last but not least, I've also now opened up my masterclass, Ignite Your Essence. It's now posted on Udemy and it's completely free. This masterclass will probably not unlock your heart right away, but it will help you knock on the door of your heart and also awaken your inner dragon. So, I know this is a lot of information. I'll leave the links to all of this in the pinned comments below, and you can also find the information in the description box. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're ready to embark on a journey to unlock your heart. Or if your heart is wide open, I hope that we can support one another to keep it soft and open, and together we can spread more love in this world. I'll see you next week. Bye.